Hello dear students. I, in this video, I would like to introduce you about what is HTML and what are the basic tags which are used in HTML, as well as the various your lab programs are discussed in this video and on the subsequent videos. Of course, in this one video may not be possible to discuss all the programs. So now, first of all, what is HTML and why it is required? So, how it is written? These all things actually I had discussed once in the class, but again, I would like to repeat it right from the scratch, and then we will see the subsequent, the coming programs. Now, here, HTML, which stands for the Hypertext Markup Language. HTML stands for the Hypertext Markup Language. So, which is actually introduced by Tim Berners-Lee developed this particular program. Why? What is the necessity of developing this HTML? Is to share the findings, the research work by the physicists at Central European Power La Research Nuclear. So some nuclear center is there and they are doing a lot of research there and they would like to share their information easily in 1980s. This is a matter of in 1980s there. So Tim Berners-Lee, what actually he has done, he has developed an initial program for linking the documents with each other. So he developed a program which links the documents with each other. So later on, it leads to the development of the hypertext markup language, which is mainly used in the World Wide Web uh, uh, in the users there. So what is actually the HTML? It is a text file containing small markup tags. So small tags, then markup tags will be present in this HTML there. So these tags actually are tell the browser how to display the page there. So how actually the page is displayed. So how the web page should be displayed by the browser. So this is stated by this HTML file, and it is actually saved with an extension of .html or some HTML. Now just say, for example, now this is actually I have downloaded this file from the tutorialpoints.com there. Now this is what actually the tutorialpoints.com. See, so when I make a request, so I will just get back. See, I'm just clicking some uh, file there, and now it is displaying this page. So see what I'm doing, just I would like to show you something interesting here. So I'm making a right click here on the web page and I'm saying views page source, view page source. So if I click on this view page source, see here, no, this is what is the HTML file for this particular overview tutorial file. So what actually this is all, so where this actually comes from, so what is all this comes from actually here. So the thing here is whenever you type some whenever you request for some web page, like say for example if I'm writing www.gmail.com, so when I say gmail.com, so of course I'm sorry, so when I say www.gmail.com, now this web page is actually been downloaded here and it is actually displaying the content here. So already I have been logged in my account and it is displaying the content. So if I click on right click and if I say view page source, so this is what is the page source. So what actually happened here? So what actually happened here is when I make a request www.gmail.com, that HTML file is actually being transferred to my file, sorry, to my system, and my system is going to display the contents according to the file which is written here. Okay, so that's what actually happened. Now what we are going to do, what we are going to learn here is how to actually generate this source code so as to make our web pages more attractive here. Right. So This HTML, as I told you, so it is a hypertext markup language, which is having some this tags here, the markup tags here. This markup tags actually are used. This markup tags are actually used tell the browser how it has to display the contents in the web browser. There. So it is developed in 1991 by Berners-Lee, but later on it has been standardized in 1995 with the version 2.0, and later major versions like HTML 4.01 was a major version which is published in 1991, and later on subsequently 4.10 means HTML5 version, which is an extension of HTML 4.0, actually is published in 2012. So what is the purpose here? The HTML was developed with the intent of defining the structure of the documents like headings, paragraphs, lists, and so forth to facilitate the sharing of scientific information between the researchers. So initially, it is developed so to define the structure of the document, how the document has to look there. So what is its structure? What are should be the headings? What are the paragraphs, the list, etc. Information to be displayed, but I mean initially it is used for only the scientific information. But later on, what happened here it is actually used for the other purposes also there. So it is useful for your the students as well as the working professionals to become a great software engineers when they are working on the web development there. So if you want to become a web developer, initially you have to compulsorily learn the HTML. Okay, so what are the advantages here? When you learn the HTML here, what actually the advantages here is you can create your own website there. You can create and you can customize the existing web templates there. So next you can become a web designer. You can start a career as a professional web designer there. And the CSS, also the cascading style sheets also will be helpful for you. And other scripting languages means you can learn the other languages, the scripting languages like JavaScript, PHP, Angular. Okay, those will become very easy for you. Okay, easy for you for learning. So what you have to do here? So before going to the HTML, see here is now in this it will have this HTML. Starts with an HTML tag there. So all the HTML pages are placed in the tags there. The tags are actually placed in this angular brackets there, the less than and greater than symbol. And every tag generally has the starting and the ending tag. The ending tag will be having a slash tag there, slash like here, head and slash head, body and slash. And mainly this particular web pages will have the head content and as well as uh, the next head content as well as the other body content. So if you observe here, the HTML tags are used for the markup of HTML elements, and the tags are surrounded by the two characters less than and greater than, that is angular brackets there. Then normally comes in the pair there. They generally comes in pair, but there are few tags which does not have any pair there. And all the text actually, the first tag will be the start tag, and the second tag will be the ending tag, and the ending tag is named the same way, but except that it has a slash tag, slash preceding slash tag. And HTML tags are not case sensitive. This is somewhat interesting for us, easy for us, because you need not remember like in C or C++, where those languages have been case sensitive. Even Java, which you have learned, is also a case sensitive language. You should be very particular about this using uh, um, the letters there or the words there, which are very case specific. But here there is no need of any um, bothering about the cases here. Now, let me first explain you recall what we have to do while you want to generate a web, means first HTML file. There. So it's very simple. What you just do here is you go to a notepad. You open a notepad. So I hope you know how to open a notepad here. Just you can type notepad uh, at your web search. Open a notepad here. Okay. So in this notepad, what you do is you start typing the file. Okay. You start uh, typing the file here. So here, see the first doc type is there. Doc type actually defines what actually is the document type here. It is a HTML document file. So here, doc type, HTML, the document type. So that is not compulsory. Then I have already, of course, for easy, already this file here, the HTML. It starts with the HTML tag. Then you have a head tag, so which actually displays the head contents there. What should be there in the head content? So it defines the title of the web page as well as the other reference files which you are going to use in this particular document that we'll learn subsequently in the coming programs. So this is an initial program. So head which has a title there. Then you have a body, so on the body of the web page, what should be displayed? So I want to display welcome to HTML in the body there. Now, just to type this file, then you go to save, then you get the save as, then I'm storing it some in a HTML folder. So any folder you can just save it. So welcome dot HTML. Okay, so I'm giving it in the quotations because if you are not giving the quotations, it will be saved as html welcome.html.txt. It will be saved as txt file, not HTML file. So like that, you save it and you go for save. So it is saved. Now go to the browser or you just go to the document. So here I have just created this file, welcome there, and you double click on this. Double click on this. See here, the web page is displayed. Now you can observe that first HTML program, my first HTML program, that is a title, which is title displayed at the title bar there. Then you have the welcome to HTML, or otherwise you can directly, without going to there, you can type here also. New tab, you can take the d colon slash HTML slash, just to type the path of the file, welcome.html. Just type the path of the file, then also the program is going to work. So this is how you are going to create an HTML file. So you just go to the notepad, type the file, save it, and then you open it in the browser. Okay, I hope you understood this. Fine. So if you want anything modification, so if you want to add something to this, okay, so you have closed this file and you just want to modify that, then just go to that file, right click on that, to open it with the notepad, open with notepad. Then you can see the source code. Then if you want, you can add some more content to this, my HTML, welcome to HTML. So hypertext markup, hypertext markup language. So I have given something extra just to save it. Again, you go back and then double click on this. It will be opened in the browser, and in the browser you can see it, right? That's how you're going to use it. Now, so what are the applications of HTML before means the web pages development? So it is the HTML is used to create the web pages which are rendered over the web. On the web, you can create this HTML files. Okay, almost every page of the web is having the HTML tags. You need to render its details in the browser. So you can see a lot of HTML tags are there. Okay, this You can create references to the other web pages. You can click on that and you can navigate on the internet there. These tags will provide the navigation between one file to another file there. And also you can develop the responsive user interfaces there. Nowadays you have a responsive user interfaces. The interface is nothing but the one which you're going to interact. So you can develop these responsive interfaces there, and also you can provide the offline support that once the page has been loaded, it can be available even the internet is not once the page has been loaded, it can be available to the users even though the internet is not available. And also for the game development also it can be used. Okay, so there are several tags out there which can be used in HTML. There's okay, HTML tags there. As I told you, the doc type defines the type of the HTML file. Then you have the HTML, the tag that encloses the HTML document. Entire HTML document is enclosed in this HTML tags there. Okay, then inside it you have the head tag, the body tags, etc. There, the head tag actually represents the document's header. So what is the header of the document? It means like a head there, which keeps other HTML tags like title, link, etc. Then you have the title tag, which will display the title of the document. Then you have the body tag. Then you have the heading tags, which I will be discussing very soon. And then you have a paragraph tag. So as I just already discussed that you have, this is the structure there. It starts with the HTML, then the HTML, the head and the body there, contents there. So the doc type declaration tag is used by the web browsers to understand the version of HTML. So why the doc type is used is to understand the version of the HTML there. Okay, current version, as I told you, it is 5. Okay, it is 5. Then the next here is the other types of tags are also there. You have the heading tags, okay, which I will discuss in the program. That will be better for us. Now let us go and look at the first, our first lab programs. In this, the common tags, I have been using this. We have the list of programs here. We have the list of programs, and this list of programs. So you have the first program is to implementing the common tag. So how to implement the common tag here? I mean, how I have implemented the common tags in my program. Now, if I open this, see, so the dot type is HTML. Then you have the HTML beginning there. Then you have the head, and at the head I have just placed the title. The title of the document will be the common tag. And next the body. So for the entire body of the program, so you can just simply say body here. Otherwise, what you can do is you can apply. This is the first thing which I am going to introduce in you. The background color. You can set the background color there, the color of, or the background color of the document there. So I'm clicking it as a light blue. Other colors also you can choose. Then you have a paragraph tag. Now this is what actually the paragraph. See, while writing the notes, you'll write it by paragraph by paragraph. So what should be in the first paragraph, second paragraph, like that you can divide the entire content into different paragraphs and you can display it. And also you can align the paragraph there. So alignment also you can do, whether it is a center aligned, left aligned, or right aligned, you can mention it. By default it is left aligned, but what you can do is you can go for the center alignment. So it is just displaying in the paragraph, it is displaying as the center aligned text there. Just I will execute it, and then we will learn more regarding that. Okay, now see here, the common tags. The title is displayed as a common tags there. Then you have the center aligned text. So the text has been aligned at the center, and it is displayed as center aligned, right? Then you have uh, another paragraph which is starting here. Another paragraph. I have just closed the paragraph there, and in the next paragraph, so I am placing all this content. So let me explain you until here. the paragraph and it started. Now you have BR. What is this BR actually? This is the break actually. So the BR tag actually the break means it is going to bring the content to the next bring the content to the next line. If you want to display an element there, so it is brought to the next line. If not, if the BR is not used, all will be displayed side by side in the same line. So just to like we are pressing enter while you want to come to the next line. So in here in the HTML, you are going to use the BR. Okay, next you're saying here bold. So to make the text as bold, place the contents in the tag B. So B and slash B. So this content is displayed as bold. And same, if you want other than bold also, you can use other than B also, you can use this tag also, strong tag. So which is also the same as B there, so same as B, which will be displaying the content as bold. Then you have the I tag, which will display the text in the italic, and also the EM tag, which also displays the text in the italic there. So two ways. So either you can use I or EM there. For bold, you can use B or strong. Next, you have this U tag, the underline tag. So which is actually used for underlining the text there. So if you want to underline the text, you can go for underline there. Okay, next you have the yes tag, which is actually strike. So if you want to have a strike on the text there, a line on the text, then you can go for the S tag. And also directly you can write strike also. It is also the same purpose. The text will be strike there. Now if you go to the output of the program, see observe. So when I'm using just B, the text is displayed as bold there. Then when I'm writing as strong, then also same as bold. So the text is in bold there. Then when I'm using italic, so it is displayed as italic. Then when I'm using EM, so it is displayed as same as italic there. Then you have the underline tag. Okay, then the strike tag when you're using yes there, and also the strike direct when you're using also, you're having a strike. Now, next, before going to the program, now you observe there are two horizontal lines which are been actually displayed here. So these horizontal lines are actually obtained. Okay, the first line is obtained by this HR. See HR. Now this HR. Now this is only having a starting tag, but no ending tag here. So HR actually will generate a horizontal line. And next is this actually I'm displaying a formula here, a square plus b square plus 2ab. So when I want to display it as a square plus b square plus 2ab, you know that when we are writing this, 2 is actually written as superscript. In a square, 2 is written as superscript. In b square, b is written as superscript. Okay, so for making the content, the element as a superscript, yeah, just use this sup and slash sup. Place the things the sup and slash sup. So when you place it between this sup and slash sup, the text is superscript. That's the reason why now it is displayed as a square. Then you have the b square and the 2ab. And again, when you're using H2O, now 2 is actually, I want it as a subscript actually. Instead of the superscript, I want it as a subscript there. That you go for the SUB and slash SUB, the subscript tag there, which will make this content 2 as a subscript there. Now, if you observe this, now here S square plus B square plus 2AB, then you have the H2O, right? Next. Next, you are again using the VR to break the line there. Then the TT is to display the content in the mono code. Okay, then you have want to have the text in the bigger size, you go for the big tag, and if you want to have the text in the small, go for the small tag. So that's the reason the mono code, the big and the small. See here, I am not using BR tag. That's why they are displayed side by side. Okay, next. Now if you want to change the font, so whatever the font which is displayed on the screen, if you want to change it here, you can go for this font tag. So when you are going for this font tag here, means in this you need to tell what should be the font, what is the name of the font which are going to use there for that particular element there, then what is its size, right? Then what is its color? The three things I have mentioned here in this font. And then the actual content. Now this font, font font, will be displayed as an Arial, and its size will be 16, and its color will be red there. So that's the reason why the font. So it is a Arial font, which font 16, and the color are red there. Okay. So that is it. So that's it. That is the first program which we have discussed. Now let us go to our second program, which is actually the second program here is about the implementation of heading tags. So the heading tags actually here is how to display the headings here. Means in HTML we can go for up to 6 levels of heading there. So you can go for the 6 levels of heading here. Uh, uh, of course, just 1 minute. Okay, just like to open the code for you to explain. So just right click Notepad, and the code is displayed here. Now the title is displayed. The title is heading tag. Then body, background. You can set the background here. So another along with the headings, I am introducing with the background. So background, if you want to set to something, okay. So you set BG color. Now if you background, if you want to actually place some image there, if you want to place some image there, so you can go for this background color. So I will take some good image here so as to um, display for you. Okay. Mm, just a second. Just want to look at any images are available for us. No, see here. Just look at this particular. Now, this is what actually some image which is available for us, and I just want to set the image. Now, let us choose this. This is okay. Okay. So let us choose this image here. You just want to display the image as a background here. Just go to it. Just I'm just taking its location. So it is f colon slash model review slash CIMG. Just slash CIMG0974. CIMG0974 dot JPG. Okay, it's a JPG file. Okay, dot JPG file. Just I'm saving it here. Okay, so just saved it here. Okay, now just go to the or HTML file there. There is it. Yeah, here. Or the background. So whatever the picture I have just shown you, it is set as a background here. Background. Likewise, from your system, you can choose any image there to set it as a background. Okay. So that is one thing. So you can set the background with any picture there. So next is alignment, mean the headings there. So in HTML, actually we are having 6 levels of headings here: the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. So what is the difference is their sizes there. So one heading will be somewhat bigger, then comes the smaller, then still smaller, and then still more smaller. So here, so the heading one, heading two, heading three, heading four, heading. So likewise, they will be decreased in its size. Okay, so now that's what I have done. And headings also you can make them aligned there. So by default, all are left aligned. You can make this center aligned, right aligned. And also, you can explicitly tell that it is left aligned. Otherwise, obviously, it is left aligned. So when I execute it here, so see the execution, the heading one is displayed at the center and a little bit smaller on the heading toward the right align. Then you have the right heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, and heading 6. So that's what is the first two programs and introduction to our HTML. So hope you understood. So in the subsequent videos, what I am going to discuss is about the other programs which are available for us, and we will look forward how to execute them, how to use other tags in the HTML. Okay.